Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? The Rock says, The Rock says, The Rock says, The Rock says. The Rock says, know your damn role. Know your role. The Rock says, 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 know your damn role. The Rock says, The Rock says, The Rock says, The Rock says. The Rock says, The Rock says, know your damn role.
All right, everybody. What's up, Slackers? Welcome back. Coming at you live and in color. It's your host today, Lawrence from Slackercast. And we have a special guest with us, none other than Mr. Corey from S'mores Indoors. What's going on?
Yes, winner of the fast food list.
Every list. What? You haven't lost a list yet, by the way.
I don't know if that's true, but
you got a 3-week win streak.
It's good to be here, though.
Yeah, thanks for coming, man.
No problem.
Means a lot. We're going to get into some news real quick. We got Greg's joining us as well. I just got it with him on Messenger, so he will be joining us shortly.
Cool.
Before he does, I wanted to jump into this. You've heard this now. It's made rounds. It's made big news. It's on Bing. For those who use Bing, it's on Google.
It's on Instagram or Alta Vista. Yeah.
You can't miss it.
All
Robin,
the top search engines today.
Has come out as buy. This is bigger than Biden. This is bigger than any other news out there right now. We already knew this. That's the thing that's stupid about this. Like, he has been, ever since they first seen Batman with Robin, he has already been suspected of being, homosexual to an extent.
Yeah.
So why now, Corey, is it big news?
I just think it's like some attempt to be inclusive, to appeal to another demographic of, the LGBTQ, which is fine. I just feel like you could have created a new character that had those traits, right?
Corey, we always say that. That's like our big thing. People who say that, I'm one of them. I always say, why not just make original characters and stuff? They're not going to do that. Right. This is all part of a plan. And I get it, the inclusivity. You're right. It's nothing wrong with that. My whole thing is, it's always cheap, though. Like in Star Wars, remember the latest Star Wars, they said they were going to have the first lesbian couple. We saw them for like 1 second. Like, my whole thing is, if you're going to go gay, go all the way. That's my motto in life.
I feel like things like this and the Star Wars thing, it comes off fake because it's all forced,
Right.
It's not like organic in any way. It's like they're trying to appeal to that demographic. Is it because their sales are down and they want a wider reach, or, what's the reasoning behind it? But I would say that, like, we've always had that thought about Robin and my interest in Batman, in which Batman is my favorite, like, comic book character,
right,
as you can say. But I was never like a comic book guy, really. So my love of Batman came from movies and the old TV show and things like that.
Right.
In terms of movies and things, I always feel like the Batman story's told way better when Robin's not involved at all.
Dude,
so
you hit the nail on the head. I have almost never liked Robin with Batman. I've always thought it softened him. It made his relationship to his villains a little bit wacky because he's always joking and kidding around. But
it's like he's got to take time out of fighting crime while he's babysitting this little douchebag. You know,
Gregory, what's going on, sir?
What's up, fellas?
We're just getting in. Hey, Ben Grimm is in the chats. Nice to see you, sir. Kid Crusader. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's always been gay. What's that, Greg?
Mogu.
But here's the biggest news with this, guys. Before we go crazy with this news, they're gaslighting us. This is not even that Robin, the Burt Ward, Dick Grayson Robin, the original Robin. It's Tim Drake, who is no one has cared about that character ever. That's like one of the worst Robins.
Talking about Robin being gay,
right? But this is all just one big racket, man. They're trying to say that, this is, it's so great. Robin, finally a mainstream superhero is gay. Not Loki, not one of these guys that's, coming out of the closet, but is like a B-list character. No, this is Robin that's come out as gay. But it's not the Robin. It's just one of the hand-me-down
Robin is a B-list character. Batman is the fucking star of the show, man. Nobody gives a fuck about Robin.
That's what I was saying. I like I said, I feel like that when Batman is told, like, at least movie-wise, I was telling Lawrence, I was never a big comic guy. That Batman story is way stronger when you're not watering it down with Robin, I feel like. So,
like, here's the thing with Robin, man. Is Robin a cool sidekick to Batman? Sure. Always has been. But if you take somebody in a store and you show them the coolest Robin figure or the coolest Batman figure, they're going to buy the fucking Batman figure. They're not going to buy the Robin.
Isn't like Robin, no one likes Robin other than that Teen Titans bullshit.
Pretty much.
Right. That was the only time where he was cool, or when he became Nightwing. And then keep in mind, this one that's by now, the one they're making a big deal out of, is Tim Drake. It's not even a Robin that's of any note. It's not even Damian Wayne. It's not Jason Todd. It's the one that they used as filler till they got a better Robin. And I was just saying this, Greg, earlier, is like, whenever Disney or Warner Brothers does stuff like this, little stunts like this, it's just for publicity, dude. It's got us talking. It's got
That's my problem
buzz.
with it, is it's unnecessary.
Right. It's not.
If he had been written
like
that way,
saying.
I'd have not a single fucking issue with it whatsoever. But he wasn't written that way. They're changing the way he was written.
And it's forced, man. The forced aspect is what people aren't stupid, dude. They know what's up.
Well, you know how I feel
Jonathan?
about agenda pushing, and I am not a fan of agenda pushing at all. So
Right. On Teen Titans, he's basically being a Batman stand. Yeah, he was. Exactly.
Oh, what's up, J-Man? I didn't know you were in the chat.
Yeah, we hadn't seen you in a while, Mr. Jonathan. It's good seeing you. Yeah, but that's all I have to say about this Robin business. Now to the real matter at hand. We have all seen Suicide Squad. Or I'm sorry, the
Suicide Squad. Yeah.
So thoughts?
You want to do a round table?
We'll do a round table. Greg, you go ahead.
Well, I'm probably going to be the odd man out on this. I didn't hate the movie, I'll say that, but I would say it was okay to me. Like, there were scenes in it I really enjoyed. Like, I thought Cena did a fantastic job. His character was fun from beginning to end until,
Till the end.
even till the end, but I still liked him the whole way. Like, I liked the way he portrayed the character. It was cool. I hope I don't butcher his name when I say this, but Idris Elba, he was fucking great.
We'll try not to spoil it, Jonathan.
Yeah, I loved him as Bloodsport. That was his name, right? Bloodsport?
Yeah.
As the other characters, the polka dot guy was cool. But, my thing with the other characters is I felt like we didn't really get enough of their stories, kind of. It's like we got a little fragment of it, but that was about it. So I didn't really give much of a shit. Like, when he died, I felt nothing.
I thought we got a pretty good in-depth story with I can't think of her name, the rat chick.
Ratcatcher 2.
Yeah, they really built her story up with her dad and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, hers was good. I thought her power was fucking stupid, but hers was good.
Here's the thing, Greg. I liked all of it, man. Like that, what you just said, the stupid powers, the stupid names, the characters that just came on screen for 1 second and got killed off. All that is vintage James Gunn. Like, If you've seen his stuff, and he's who directed it, he's got that. It's like Josh Whedon if he was rated R. If he pushed it to that limit, they're both very subversive. I would say, like they
I'll
always
say
take your
this.
expectations and turn them on their head. Go ahead.
I'll say this: every character was interesting, regardless of how stupid their story may have been or how stupid I thought it was anyway. Every character was interesting, to say the least. Just because it didn't, hit home with me, I could understand why it would with other people, because none of them were boring, man. Like it wasn't cringy to watch any of them. So, and also, I think the thing with me on Suicide Squad is I never liked that comic book to begin with. I always thought the concept was kind of stupid. You already have superheroes out in the world, so why the fuck do you need to take bad guys from prison to take them out to fight other bad guys?
Because
It
it's
doesn't
like
make
under
sense.
it's they're doing rogue stuff, dude. It's rogue government. I thought you would like that aspect because it's like the military.
There ain't
complex.
superheroes that have stealthy abilities that can do covert ops.
But they're so morally bad. Like the government, what is it, Star Labs, or I can't remember who that shadow cabinet is. But they're like blatantly evil. But they're just they're doing it for government, and they're doing it for the
kind of like the CIA in the 60s,
Right.
I'll say
Exactly.
this: at no point during this movie did I ever want to turn it off like I did the first movie.
That brings up a good point. This is so similar, but why did this work and that one not work? That one was
'Cause the
like
characters.
dog shit. I couldn't keep my eyes open. It was so cringy. This one was just, there was never a moment, like you said, that I wanted to take my eyes off of it. I loved it. And Corey, what's your thoughts? I mean,
Yeah, so I probably wouldn't even watch this, but like last week I started hearing a little buzz about it being really good from like people that had early reviews on it. So I wanted to watch it, and I wanted to watch it basically too because James Gunn, usually doesn't put shit out.
Right.
So, I've had some really severe superhero movie fatigue, and this kind of bounced me back to that
yes.
Guardians feel. They're all characters that you really don't know, but they work together so well. And the acting,
It did do that like Guardians.
and acting and writing in it was really good. And then, like, I'm not the original person to say this, but like, it was almost like the Guardians, and then the ending's like a 50s monster movie,
Yeah.
So I love that aspect of it, and there's a lot of gore in it.
I thought it was overly
really cool.
gory though, honestly.
Well,
That's
that's
Gunn.
James Gunn. I mean, he came from like a grindhouse, like horror.
Slither is one of his
background, so
movies, and if you've seen that
Like-
movie, yeah.
Like it was so gory that my wife almost had to stop watching it.
It's rated R, so I mean,
It comes with the territory.
that's what it comes with. I love
But-
like I knew I was going to be in a good movie where like one of the opening scenes. This isn't really a spoiler, but like Idris Elba's having like he's in prison and his daughter comes to see him, and they're just dropping F-bombs to each other back and forth. And I was like, this is great.
That was beautiful, man. I love it.
The flowers replacing the blood for the Harley Quinn stuff was pretty cool too. I gotta admit, I liked it.
This
What's
is a
the
movie
prize?
I really
Go ahead.
like, real quick. I really like, and I think I'm going to try to watch it again this weekend, and I think it's going to be one that I'm going to like even more a second time. There'll be some stuff that I didn't catch, and so
Yeah,
I don't know. The more I think about it, the more I
want to watch
really
it. Huh?
liked it a lot.
Don't want to do a watch along right now.
I'll agree. I'll agree with you, Corey. I loved the big starfish monster.
Oh, it's
aspect
Sorrow,
of it.
yeah.
Yeah, because it felt comic booky. That's what I liked about it.
Well,
It felt like something you would see in a comic, and that's what I want in my comic movies.
Godzilla-ish to me, something like that. So,
And I'll tell you what, though, John Cena surprised me. I think he was like my favorite character in the movie.
Oh, it was good.
I was kind of on the fence with his acting career. I'm like, Stone Cold tried it, not so good. The Miz tried it, not so good. Only The Rock has really kind of emerged and been a superstar. But I think John Cena is right behind him. And most of the stuff he's in, I love him in it.
I think it depends too on who they're working with, like director-wise. Like we proved here that James Gunn can direct fucking wrestlers
Yeah,
into good roles.
he gets the most out of them.
I think Cena's just better for a goofy role than he is a serious role.
He is a better comedy. Like that movie, a lot of us have talked about that movie, Blockers. He's funny as shit in that. So
I hadn't seen that one. It's good.
It's good. It's fun.
Is it better than Knuckleheads with Paul White?
Knuckleheads is a piece of shit. What the hell are you watching? You're wasting your life, Lawrence. Come on.
Oh, so
since this is the Batman channel, the Batman program. Anyway, I am excited about that. The new Batman. What is the title called again?
just the Batman. You said it.
The Batman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Batman.
Putting
I tell you,
the in front of stuff.
I watched that trailer again the other day because I'm telling you, this movie kind of got me hyped up on superhero shit again. And
yeah, I was worn out, man. I'm telling you.
I know trailers can be misleading at times, but damn, this thing looks like it could rival Dark Knight. In like it
Really?
looks. Someone else has said this too, so I'm stealing this line as well. But it looks like a Batman slash like a Batman movie in the style of the movie Seven or something like that. So
You're
Corey,
right.
Corey, was that? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Lawrence. Was that you that was that I was talking to about how you said I don't know if it was you who said this to me or someone else that they think this Pattinson Joker might rival the Heath Ledger Joker as far as like how dark it is.
I haven't heard that, but
or not Pattinson Joker, but
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, no, not Joaquin Phoenix. Whoever's playing the Joker, I heard something about that.
Who's playing him? I thought it was just been. I didn't know they announced that.
I heard something about the Joker. Someone was telling me something about it.
The last Joker I saw was Joaquin Phoenix. I know they had a Joker for this movie. I know they got the Riddler in it.
Maybe I heard something about the Joker from somebody.
Yo, but what you were saying, Corey, about it being like Seven and Batman mixed up, dude, look up the Riddler in it. He's going to be played by Paul Dano, but he looks like the Zodiac. They based him on the Zodiac killer. Like he's got a full mask. They can't even see him, and he just leaves clues, and he's killing people. Like this Riddler's going hard. He's not the Jim Carrey, Ronald McDonald goofball in pajamas. Yeah. And granted, I liked him, but
this is the movie with Zoe Kravitz in it too. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So Catwoman.
The Aaron Eckhart Two-Face is finally making his comeback in this movie too.
Who? He is?
No, man.
Oh, I was about to say, like, I thought they killed him. Like, who's not going to be in this movie?
Colin Farrell's in it, though. So.
Oh, dude, look up his picture as Penguin. He looks nothing like Colin Farrell.
Really? I'm going to look that up real quick.
He's, like, unrecognizable.
I'll pull it up.
Sure will.
I will say, I feel like DC is finally getting their shit together.
Right when we thought we were done with superheroes, right?
I got it here.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I'm about to, well, maybe.
Yeah, Ben, that's what I had seen. Penguin is in this new movie, guys.
All right, I got it here. I'm about to share it.
Who is that? There's no way that's Colin Farrell, man.
That's what popped up as the first image.
And that is from the trailer, and that's him.
Yeah.
But that looks like a whole different human being.
It does. That doesn't look like Colin Farrell at all.
That doesn't look like Bullseye at all.
Really?
Good.
He played Bullseye. Yeah.
Like that movie too.
Now that we're on superheroes, and yeah, this
did
does
you say
excite me.
Did you say fuck that movie, Corey?
Yeah,
no,
I like that movie.
I did too, man. That and the Nickelback soundtrack.
Well,
I love the darkness of it, man.
You just liked it because Sopranos guys were in it, like AJ and was he?
Well, I saw that before I saw The Sopranos. So no,
Ralphie's going to be in it. Ralphie was in it.
I saw that movie in the theater back in the day. But
Did people start cheering?
no, not that I remember.
But now that we're on superheroes, what do you think of Logan? Or Hugh Jackman's not going to be Wolverine no more. He said he's done with it.
I thought he said he was coming back.
He said no plans to return. He said he's worn out.
He's getting older. He's got to be mid-50s probably.
Yeah, dude, to maintain that physique.
Yeah,
I don't think it's
It's
possible.
probably like Batista. At some point you gotta slow down a little bit.
I want to retire, man.
Yeah.
Well, what did Ric Flair say? He's like, I will never retire. You gotta have that spirit.
He never had a good body. Slayer never was ripped. He had better cardio than anyone probably, but that was about it. You don't drink that much alcohol and have a ripped body.
I'm here on Cinema Blend, and I see Adam Driver is going to have a new movie called Annette is Weird. The new movie Annette. Is that what it's called? Just
I almost
Annette?
forgot that guy. You're talking about Kylo Ren?
Yeah.
By the way, I did look this up. October 1st, Many Saints of Newark hits HBO Max.
Sweet.
So
We gotta see that one.
almost a month and a half.
We'll probably just do a discussion on it, Greg. Like, we'll watch it and then.
Yeah, because I don't want to do a watch along because I want to be in that movie. I don't want to be distracted.
Right.
I'd rather just discuss it after.
I think that's a good strategy for us going forward. The watch-alongs are good, but we just do like little small discussions on movies, like Signs. We got one coming up for that you just rewatched.
I just rewatched that this morning. I can't wait to talk about that again.
Did you ever see that? What was your thoughts on that, Corey?
It'd be hard for me to talk about it. It's been like basically since it came out, since I've seen it. I remember it being decent, but
I'll say this: it's aged well.
That's cool.
And M. Night's got a new movie, Old. I still hadn't seen. I promised myself I would.
Everyone says it's dog shit, man. My wife
really
hated
bad.
it.
What? He was doing so good, man. He was relapsing.
You know what that makes me think, though? It makes me think I'm going to like it.
Why?
Because it's probably going to be like The Happening. Everyone hated The Happening, but I liked it.
The fucking acting in The Happening's Oscar worthy compared to the acting in this shit.
What's
there
the
are little
basic premise?
funny things.
But see, the thing is, man, is I love found footage movies, so bad acting doesn't really bother me that much.
Yeah, but this is almost, I think Jay said it, it's almost like you almost think they mean it to be bad acting, and that's not.
No, watch the behind the scenes on The Happening. It's like better than the actual movie. Like there's parts where Mark Wahlberg is like he's like, why would I say this? This doesn't make sense. And like he's just arguing with M. Night. And M. Night's just like not hearing it. He's like, no, dude, this will work, I promise you. And you know the story of The Happening.
Broken promises.
It went like that.
Yeah.
But what is the premise of Old? Like, what the hell am I getting myself into if I go to see it?
So, I guess a rough...
Yeah, give us a spoiler-free version.
Yeah, I'll do my best here. So, this family... you're focused in mainly at the beginning on this couple and their two kids, right? And they're going on this vacation. And kind of the backstory is the couple are going to get divorced. They're having issues, and they're going on like one last vacation for their kids, and then they're going to break the news to them that they're getting a divorce. Okay. And also their mom has like a health issue that she's dealing with. So they go to this resort, and the guy that runs the resort invites that family and like a few other people to this private beach at the resort. And when they get out there, they start to age like a year every 30 minutes.
Okay.
So that's kind of as far as I can really go with you.
What the like?
Is there a reason why that makes sense? That's
why?
Yeah, there's they explain why at the end. So
is it fucking stupid?
It's not that stupid. Like the reason why is kind of an interesting take,
Okay.
but just the lead up to it is not great. I mean, if you want to watch it, watch it. And I'm all for people like enjoying something, even if I think it's a piece of shit. But I don't know.
I mean, it sounds good. I almost fell asleep on The Visit. Was that the one I saw at you, Greg, in theaters?
See,
And I was
one
like,
I think a lot of people like.
I
The
loved
Visit was
that
recent.
movie. The Visit was really good.
Then how would you almost fall asleep?
No, I meant when I say fall asleep, I meant like sleep on it. Like I almost kind of passed it up and was like,
okay.
it would be.
Gotcha.
No, I think I did fall asleep in that movie, didn't I, Greg? Because there was a big twist happened, and you said I slept during the twist.
Yes, you did.
And you wouldn't let me live that down. We had just eaten, Corey, and you eat a big meal, and you go to sit down, and you fall asleep.
Or did you go taco sombrero?
As a matter of fact, we may have.
We might have, yeah. That list was good yesterday. I was glad you joined us, Corey.
Yeah.
But y'all get the stuff ready for Sam Jackson? The Sam Jackson list coming up?
Fuck no, I haven't even started.
No.
Yeah, I start one day before the actual list is due.
I did
but it's all in my
fast
head.
food list that day
Yeah.
before the show. So.
Yeah, it's all in my head generally. I just got to write it down and start ordering them, putting them in order. But
Sam
I
Jackson's a little tougher. I'm going to have to go through like his IMDb and just see what everything he was in, because I know he's had little parts that I've missed or something.
I'm pretty sure I already know my number one.
Really, don't make it something obvious. You know, if it's your number one, go with it. I'm not gonna discourage you. Don't do anything I would do. But,
I'm not gonna say if it's obvious, and I'm not gonna say if it's not obvious. So,
all right, right on.
it'll be a surprise.
All right, we're coming in on 28 minutes. I said this wouldn't be a long one. Go ahead and try to wrap things up. Corey, you got anything coming up on your channel?
Yeah, next weekend we'll have a Paranormal Pictures again. Myself, Jonathan, and Rachel will be doing a commentary, like a watch along on the original Poltergeist.
Nice.
From the 80s. Our big day coming up after that is 9/11. We'll have 2 live Art Bell Classics. The first one will start at exactly the same time the first plane hit the first tower.
Right. Damn,
That
that's
morning. And
so spiritual.
And that evening we'll have a community chat discussing our memories of 9/11.
Yeah, Greg, dude, 20 years.
Yeah. And then our October is going to be packed. And we're going to have some commentaries we're going to do. We'll have some more horror type Art Bell stuff. And then I'm going to start recording here in the next couple days some future videos, and we'll have a little short few minute movie review on a horror movie every day in October. So,
what are we gonna do for October, Lawrence?
Oh, we were going to do Ghostbusters, remember? I think the new one comes out, and I hadn't seen the first. I want to watch the first Ghostbusters because I hadn't seen Ghostbusters yet, but I want to watch it in October. We might do some type of watch along or some discussion on it. My first reaction thoughts on it, because I've never seen any of the Ghostbusters.
Well, what we'll try to do is we'll try to watch. We definitely can't do it every day thing like Corey's doing here.
Yeah.
That'd be impossible for us.
That's why I'm pre-recording shit.
But we'll at least try to watch a bunch of horror movies and do discussions like this on them. Like movies that we've never seen though. Let's make it stuff we've never seen.
Every top 10 in October should be a horror themed top 10.
Or like some kind of haunting thing, or some kind of top 10, serial killers or something like that.
Yeah.
We could probably do something like that.
Well, you could do also a top 10 Halloween candy. That would be
Yeah, after we go off the air here, I want to talk with y'all about the thing I was talking about in chat earlier, the little challenge thing. But as far as what I have coming up, Lawrence, I'm probably going to record the next Creepy Classics in the morning, actually, when I get up, and I'm going to try to make that go live around probably 11 p.m. that night. So,
Sweet.
Yeah, tune in tomorrow for another Creepy Classics. It's going to be a good one.
It's tomorrow, guys.
Yeah, Shadow Men, Doppelgangers, and Black-Eyed Children. is going to be the topics.
Right on. So next week we got the lists, of course, but you guys are pretty much caught up on everything that we're doing. You know, it's pretty standard stuff, but you want to check out some of the stuff I put in the description. Corey has a store, s'moresanddoors.com. Is that right, Corey? Check out his merchandise. We also have a website as well, www.slackercast.com. Is that right, Greg?
That's right. Use promo code SLACKOFF for 10% off.
All right. So if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button and subscribe, it would help us out. And for all our Patreon subscribers, thank you.
Yes, it helps us out.
You.
It helps us out greatly. You wouldn't believe how much.
All right. So until next time, Greg.
Slack off.